Hi, Scott the artist. Still needing a haircut. Just gonna show you around. I'm listening to The Last Waltz, which really takes me back on, yeah, it's true. 7 years I tried to be a woman. That was me 2 years ago. I'll just give it all to Mother Mary. So now I'm normal, as you can tell. I got 2 grandkids and 2 great children, and thank God that St. Joseph inspired me to get out of that. So let's talk music. What have I got in here? I forget. It looks like... oh yeah! That's the Simon Patrick tuned up to an open E. And this is a thing of beauty. It's the Washburn with the stereo jack that somebody hyped up. It's got a really hot pickup in the neck there, and a piezo. So you can play around with it. There's a switch. It just cranks. I got it in an open D right now. This guitar here, I got Saint Charbel on there from the Middle East. He's pretty famous because when he died, all this oil and blood started to leak out of his grave and healed people. Anyways, I've got there's Pentecost. And Jesus, this is a 1970 Raven from the Matsubushi factory. They made a lot of good copies. It's heavy, it's mahogany. I put these hot rails from a 81 Ibanez Roadstar went in there, and I left it chambered. And it really sounds good. It sounds just like Tony Iommi's guitar. I'm telling you. And you'll just have to take my word for it, because I live in an apartment. As you can see, I can't crank these things up. And I like to make art guitars. This is and I like to soup them up. Like this one here. This was a J. Tercer. And it's got heavy gauge strings, nice vintage neck, as you can see, and heavy piece of wood. I don't know what kind of wood it is, but it sounded sweet with unplugged. So what I did was bought it for $60 and put 14K pickups in. Of course, yep, I'm a Christian. There's my loving Jesus has rescued me from a lot of nonsense. And this is Ibanez with the wizard neck, the 2-octave neck. I love it. There's no marks on it, but it turned into art guitar as well. It's got 2 EMGs. I think I need a new battery. The Floyd. The only thing that's missing is locking tuner, string lock. But it doesn't matter. It stays in tune so good I can wham the heck out of it. This is my humidity meter. It's not good for acoustic guitars in here right now. This is the Carbon. I think it's early 80s, 81, 82, 100 watts. Switchable between 25, 50, and 100. Big 12-inch. I think it's a Celestion. They call this the British series. It's a rare amp. And there's the Kramer. What a deal on that. $150. It took me 5 hours to set it up and intonate it, but wow, I just love playing it. It's mahogany body and a maple neck. And these are Alnico 5s for you guitar heads out there. So it just honks. This is my Zoom 4-track, which I'm just about praying and hoping. I've got to get a computer on layaway. And I fix statues. There's one that really needs a lot of fixing right there. And that's my Ibanez 6-string bass, which I love to play. And there's a Washburn back there that I got to work on. Some of my artwork. Yeah, it gets pretty you tell him, Rick. This is the office. Oh, I got a lot of art supplies. This guitar here is pretty cool. I'll fix it up for my grandkids. And there's the Angel of the Eucharist. I like working with stencils sometimes too. And we got art supplies and art supplies. And art supplies and more art supplies. And more art supplies. Oh, there's a guitar I gotta fix for a friend. We got a stereo, there's more art supplies. I'm drowning in art supplies, so anyways. Thanks for listening. Tune in, I'll try to keep interesting stuff on here. Subscribe if you can. Got a lot of plans. God bless.